Good way to start the morning if you did jump in. All right. Next move on the look on the upside. We're looking there at this 83. Um, all right. Extending here a touch here. Looking at the 83 area next. Nice little pop back up here. And then always that first bar of volatility, always there. Always talk about that more than anything. All right. Well, at least we gave us a quick little scalping opportunity against our first level there. So that was nice. And like I said, though, there is a risk reward with that first bar, even though it's a little riskier. But as you can see here, this is our good risk reward this morning as we continue to rally here, looking at the 83 area. No economic reports coming out this morning. All right, continue to rally, looking at the 83 area. All right, quickly coming up here to the 83 area. And keep your stops in place. Not going to love any trade we put on. And then again, market extending here at touch. Feel like some of these people don't want to miss the party, right? Okay, work in this 83 area here a little bit. See what it wants to do. Again, keep your stops in place. You had a chance to scratch some of it if you didn't like the price action. Again, give me a chance here to have extra contracts and lighten the load here a little bit again. All right, nice enough to come back down here to scratch some of them if you're so inclined. All right, now see if we can get a little bit out of this after taking some heat here. Get any left over. And there's definitely some momentum in this market still. Got to make up all that big break from the day 2 days ago. That solid bar there, right in the middle of that solid bar. uh, Thursday. Crazy Thursday day. There are the levels in the chat in case you missed them. Thanks, Don. All right, turn over here a touch. There we go. Had to take a little bit of heat there, give you a chance to scratch some, and then finally giving us a little bit of a rotation here. Maybe didn't maximize the profit there, but hopefully we're able to hang in there with it and take a little bit of profit against it. It's kind of ran up to about, what is it, 86.75 there. Again, because of the volatility, you almost have to expand your stops just a little bit, and we talk about that all the time. 3 to 4 points, that's what we're trying to get, and expanding your stops helps with hanging in there with it, because it's going to be a little bit of overflow in the market against levels. But just stay focused, and you're always going to get a chance. And we are getting 3 or 4 points on our rotations when they occur. So it's not like they are. It is what it is. All right. So there's a nice little quick opportunity there. Good job there, Michael. Way to hang in there. All right. If you want to try to stay short, if you have any left, see if we can get back to about the 55 area. Six, 20, 20, basically 22. All right, nice rotation here against the. I had to take a little bit of heat, but you're getting paid off here if you're trying to stay short against the top end there, 83 if you have multiple contracts. Hey, Don, are you going to be around at 9 o'clock? Or you
Yeah,
have to go?
I should be.
All right, I got a New York's coming in town. I have to head out and pick her up for the holidays.
Well, you're just going to have to tell her she's going to have to get online and start divulging some of these secrets.
She ain't definitely not going to get online. The only chance we have is have a nice sweet talker in the car. Why do you think I go pick her up?
Well, tell her she has to get online so we can meet her. We've heard a lot about her.
Yeah, no. She was here. She had last time she came in town. She was speaking downtown at some kind of conference, so we could have gone and seen her then. She didn't even invite me to the conference.
Yeah, you'll have to tell her presence is requested to speak.
Oh gosh, she busy gal. Looking nice. I'm glad she came in town. But she's leaving early. She's leaving Friday. I mean, why is leaving? Why can't she stay the weekend? But that's okay. At least she's here. She'll see the grandkids, her nieces and nephews.
That'll be good.
Yeah. All right. So this week, because of the holiday, obviously we're not going to be here Thursday, and we're not going to be here Friday. I think we'll just take the long weekend off and enjoy Thanksgiving weekend. No reason to get. We've been having busy weeks. We need a couple of days. I mean, the market's going to be slow anyway. Usually very slow Friday after Thanksgiving, unless obviously there's some craziness in this world. But it is Thanksgiving. Things just throttle down here a little bit. They say that there's going to be more people traveling this weekend than in 15 years. 80 million people traveling between airlines and car travel. 80 million. It's like It's like crazy with a huge amount. But it's nice. Hopefully everybody stays safe. All right, quickly rotating down. It came right down to our blue band there at 63. If you are a blue bander, you're able to take advantage of that little rotation there.
What is it with that 65 level?
I don't know. It keeps floating there a lot. Just keeps the resistance, support. It's all over. But I don't know. It's
I think Friday I had it as a target.
yeah, it is. Yeah, moving
That
around
was
that.
not 65, 55.
Yeah, the same, kind of the same. Right around this area here, it seems that you can see between what is that, 40 and 60. It just seems to. Just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just still look at a big break from Thursday. We are still in the middle of that range, right? We're talking about dominating bars. There's a dominating bar for you. Well, now we're turning over here a little bit. If you guys stayed short, you're getting really paid off. Now we're looking at our first downside support here at the 51 area. I wish I knew that it was going to break. Nobody told me. Would have told you just walk away, go get something to drink, and come back, and you'd be 20 points in.
You'd be wealthy.
Yeah, wealthy. Or
Yes.
all right. Well, they wish they always tell us these kind of things, but they never do before it happens. But it is what it is. All right. Again, they did have a little quick bounce there against our blue band. If you were, they did jump in there against that. Now we're looking at the 51 on the downside.
At least
All
they
right.
could get it down to 56.
Yeah, continue to break here. Nice little break there off of that 80, almost 87 area. But that's what happens these days. A lot of volatility. Now we're chopping. All right. A little bit choppy, or very choppy now. Had a nice rotation against our first couple of resistance areas, and now quickly drifting back down here. So, and mine is looking at the 51 area.
Come on. There we go. Okay, we can all go to the airport now.
See our green band, it's coming in at 50. Okay, quickly rotating down here. All right, again, extending here a little bit. Got a little extra momentum here. Keep your stops in place.
Man, I wish I'd have held that thing.
Nope. Okay, there's again giving you a chance here to get out of some of these things, especially since they ran us over a little, and then keep a little bit left over. But obviously there was a little bit of momentum here to the downside, so give us a quick out. Sometimes you just gotta be thankful we rallied just a little bit to get us out. All right. Gonna back up here a little bit. All right, well, we had to absorb a little bit of heat there. Got down to 47, and did pop back up here. Again, we took our blue band. Our green band was coming in at 50. Hopefully, you were able maybe extend it a little bit so you can stay in the trade a little bit. And then we did pop back up here. So hopefully, you scratch some and or was able to take a little bit of a profit there. if you got stopped out, that's okay. We'll look at our next opportunity. All right. Well, now we're getting this rotation back up here. Again, had to take a little bit of heat there against that. Well, down to 50, got down to 47 and change there, and then pop back up. Now we're coming back up here to range that we've been at. Very, very whippy. It moves very quickly here. So always make sure you keep your stops in place. I mean, whatever it is, 4 or 5 points, giving us a chance here to. We are getting those rotations, especially like I said with the volatility. It's the market. You just gotta give yourself a chance with these levels, and obviously we're gonna get either a chance to scratch and or keep a little bit and see if we can get a push back up one way or the other, or down one way or the other.
Are you showing a gap back up around that 6,800 level any place?
Well, no, you can't.
68, 64, something like that.
No, the Thursday trade, that Thursday market just took all that out
Okay.
because it just ran through everything.
No, I'm talking about up on the high side, 6,800.
I know 6,800, but we were up. Well, here, what was this?
No, we wasn't up there. We was
Oh, above
67.
67.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Let me look. Okay. Straight out again here. All right. Let me look.
Probably back around November 12th to the 13th, somewhere there.
Yeah, we did gap that day. What do you got? The 30, 34?
The gap is at 34.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Coming back down here again. Still in that range. So be a little bit careful here. There's no economic reports coming out this morning. And I am going to pull a Phillip.
Good for you.
We need an applause button or something. I don't know. I don't know if my influence is that good.
I couldn't resist. I was saving that one the whole weekend. I was saving it. And I was hoping we were going to be here.
Yes, I'm traveling in the morning, but
All right.
I might try to catch while I'm on the plane or something. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. I'm going to go see New York, and I'll get you guys tomorrow.
Take care.
Take it easy.
Okay. Take care.
Well, Philip, did you get anything yet?
Don, I got a nice doe. I've got several people that I'm hunting for.
Oh, okay.
They can't get out and hunt, but they really love deer meat.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't love it. So, but I love getting out and hunting, and the whole thing is so. Anyway, I did get a nice doe. I passed. I keep passing on some decent bucks, but I'm kind of head hunting for those.
Yeah.
Uh, Definitely will give the meat away and let those guys process it. But um, yeah, I've got a couple on camera that are really nice. I just haven't got them to come in while I'm there.
My neighbor, he called me and he was on his way back up to the lease, and he said, "Yeah, I got 2 stands, and I take my camera show this really nice buck showing up. So I go sit on that stand, and I go check my other camera, and he's at the other stand."
I know it. I'm telling you what, those older, bigger bucks, they got that way because they're smart.
That's it.
They
they
are
they didn't get
smart.
old and big for nothing.
You know, I read an article years ago. It was like a scientific article, about the nose, and they lick the nose, and the nose, that moisture gives them greater sensitivity, but they have memory apparently, and they go into an area, and if there's a different smell that they've never smelled before, they're on high alert. And
Yeah.
sometimes they won't even enter it. And
It,
I thought,
I've just gone down to a trail and climbed up in a tree and be sitting up in a tree, and they'll come and they'll stand right underneath that tree. Then they'll turn
yeah,
around and look up at you, but they can't see
yeah,
you.
right.
And you're just sitting there looking at them, and they'll stomp them feet and snort and everything else. And this,
it it is pretty amazing. I've hunted on the ground with no blind or anything, and had does come. They're just like, you're in my territory. Get out of here.
I was that it was a fence. There was a fence line where they connected right there, and you could
Mhm.
walk up to that fence, and you could tell where the hair was. They were jumping it right there,
Sure. Yeah.
and so they had a little bunch of scrub brush down there. So I just climbed down on the ground and laid down on the ground. I was laying there sideways, looking out at the field where they were coming from. And I heard something, and I turned around and looked. About 3 feet from me, that buck standing there with his nose down at the ground looking at me. And I says, there's no way I can move quick enough. So I just kind of looked at him and I said,
Hey, quick shout out to Dorothy G. Hey, Dorothy, I just sent you out a couple messages. Give me a high sign back in chat that you got them. William H., welcome. Also sent you out some chat messages. Take a read. Chat messages are in Zoom. For those that are joining us through our socials, come right into our Zoom now. Follow the instructions on the bottom of your charts.
Saul's next level is going to be up here at 94. That 83's already played itself out. 94.
Dorothy, just use the chat feature to respond. William, the same. If we don't hear from you, we think you're a bot. If we think you're a bot, we exit you from our service. So make sure you're responsive.
I had some up here at 88. But since we got up to that 86.75 area, it's a little bit more suspect now. If you were going to use it, you'd have to use the other side of it. And with that 94 would be your backup. Okay. That 88 should have pulled it down a couple of points. And it did. I did not get a feel on it. I was looking for a higher run, maybe up to the 90. And I was sitting there watching it. So our next level is going to be up at 94. That's what Saul has. That's what I have. So and his next level is going to be up at 05. I've got 06. I got to respect that 02, 01, 02 area. Can't tell if they're going to reverse it back down into that 71 area or not. This was a little bit more normal market. I'd say, yeah. But we're sitting on a 2180 VIX, almost 22. So they could drop this thing down there real quick. Normal is relevant.
Yeah, I jumped in there at that upper 80s. I'm out now. Should have stayed, but hey, it's 9:08. I should be gone. I actually have a 10 o'clock appointment I got to get ready for. So I think I'm going to call it a day. Are you going to be in the room tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll travel.
No, Saul's going to be here. I'll be here too.
Okay. Well, I may or may not be able to get in. It just depends on how my flights go. If not, is it trading Wednesday or I know he said Thursday, Friday off.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday off. If we trade Wednesday, probably won't be very long. Due to the fact is that everybody's taking off early, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. Well, if I'm not around, I'll let y'all have a great Thanksgiving.
You too, Philip. Take care.
Hey,
We'll
Philip,
be
have
in
a great
touch.
one.
Okay. Thanks, Brad. You too.
Okay, we bounced off that 88 area. Let's see. Got below 83, coming back into this 79. I could see it coming back into the 71. Don't mean it's going to. I just said it drops. We can. But our next level is going to be up at 94. We've got a little bit of support here at 72. And we're drifting back down into that 71 area. Now we get to see what they want to do with it. They took it down to 71 and a quarter. I thought they should have taken it a little bit lower, but I wish this was an exacting science. I guess it kind of is if you run an algorithm, because they run on exact numbers. They don't. But I thought it should have touched at least 70, 50. Yeah, we got to 71. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. So we're waiting.
Hey, Dorothy G. I don't want you to get exited, so make sure you respond. William H. Same. While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us, heart us, share our content. It's greatly appreciated. And then come right into our Zoom. Follow the instructions on the bottom of your charts. All right, Dorothy, got to let you go.
See, what did I have?
It's got to be somebody switching names, Don.
As long as we stay above 70, I'm bullish this market. Let me see where that. $7.91 and a quarter. Yeah, as long as I stay above 66.70, I'm bullish on this thing. Doesn't mean we're going to pull back in there. Solid at 83. I had an 88 intermediate sitting in there. We both had the 94. He is showing the 05 up there. See where. In another 10 minutes, we ought to have a better picture of what this thing might do. And I just didn't realize at the moment how big that 70-50 area is. Let's see where we're. Let's see here. Next level is going to be up there is 4. I'm just sitting here waiting at the moment. Me personally, I like to see this market at 9:30. See what it's going to do. We need to touch that 70.25. I would feel better if we touched the 70.25. Let's put it that way. Here in another 3 minutes. It's kind of like, okay, I'm already set up. If it does this, I know where we should be going. But you got to wait till it finishes. And sometimes that just requires patience. Seems like when you're waiting on a bar to close, it seems like it takes forever. right. They have to make a decision now. It's 9:30. We get above. I think if we get to 89.50, we should see 27, 10, 11. I've got some double tops sitting up there at 89. And we could just stick its head above it and reverse back down. That's what it's been doing that quite a lot. It normally doesn't do that. Let's see. Saul's got 05. I've got 06 on the upside. I don't know why that 89, 88 area is holding such strength, but it seems to be. And we popped it. You could probably, if we get to going up there, you could probably use, if you're long, that 6610 as a target area. Like I say, a lot of times it's been sticking its head up there and reversing and going 180 degrees. But also keep in mind, this is 3 days before a holiday weekend. I guess they run them up for the 3 days going into them to give everybody the warm fuzzies over the holidays. I don't know. All right. Come to 91. All right, we're coming up into the 94 area. I would. I'm not. I am. I'm using the other side of that 94. But the number's 94. Should give us at least 2 points out of it. All right. If you took the 94 straight up, you got paid off. And I could see us coming all the way back into the 86 area. If you took the 94 straight up in there, you have to determine yourself where you want to take some profits out. Let's see how we. The next level we're going to have above this 94 is going to be up at 05. So what Saul has. We've got the 6,700 area. There is an intermediate. I know that 6701, 02 area, and also the 6,700 all in there. It's got a lot of reaction spots. But Saul's area is going to be up at 06, 05, excuse me. I'm looking for that 67, 10, 11 area to be hit today. That's the target area, not a resistance area, which we should react off of it. But The level is going to be. I've got some intermediate right there at 6,700, 6,701, 2 area. And we've been up to 99. There's a 300 lot sitting at that 6,700. Oh, come on down to 68. You know you want it. Get down to 68.50. All right, the level up there Saul has is 5. I'll tell you what, that 2 is pretty strong. We still didn't touch that 98. We should have touched it. If you took that 0102 area, even if you took the 7 straight up, you gave you a place to scratch it, make a little bit. Next level up there is going to be up at 05. I'll post the numbers in there again for those that come in late.